Hey guys, happy Wednesday. It's been a while. Math notebooks, label them at the top. And we have some new math words for today. I know they are math words that you have heard before, but we need to master them more and dive in deeper to them. So in your math notebook, I want these two vocab words. Volume and cubic unit. In your math notebook. Volume and cubic unit. Go ahead and use your iPad. Look those up. Raise your hand and tell me volume. What does that word mean? Charlie? Say that again. Amount of things.
Amount of space in a 3D object.
So amount of space in a 3D object. What else? Mimi?
Amount of space that the substance of or objects occupies.
Subjects or objects to occupy the objects. Yeah. So it's the number, and we're going to be working with cubic units, the number of cubic units needed to fill a solid figure. Okay, fill is a key word there. And what is a cubic unit? Max?
It's used in geometry. Cubic units can be defined as units used to measure volume.
Good. So it's used in geometry. It's a measurement with volume. Good. It's the volume of a cube, 1 unit on each edge. All right, I have a song for you guys about some volume, and then we're going to practice using it. Let's get our volume on here. Oh, there you go.
To find the volume of a cube, side times side will tell you the number of excited.
Imagine a cube with edges of 3. Multiply 3 by 3 by 3 to see. It can fit 27 units. Gotta mention that they're cubic.
When finding volume, don't forget to mention the unit is a cube with 3 dimensions. To get a rectangular prism's volume right, length times width times the height. Cubic units label 3 dimensions when we answer any volume questions.
With the dimensions 2, 3, and 6. First find the base, that's length times width. The base is 6 cubes, then multiply the height. 36 cubic units, fill it up just right.
When finding volume, don't forget to mention the unit is a cube with 3 dimensions.
A solid shape made of more than one prism has a volume you can find. With this wisdom, think of each shape separately and find the volume of each individually. Then add the volumes 9 and 1. We get 10 cubic units and this problem's done.
When finding volume, don't forget to mention the unit is a cube with
3 dimensions.
When finding volume, don't forget to mention the unit is a cube with 3 dimensions.
All right, nice little jam there. So we're gonna be working with volume, and we're gonna be working with volume in steps. So we are not going to find it, all the different types of volume all at once. It is going to take us a little while to learn the volume. Volume is pretty complex. So we will start with just a basic understanding of volume and then expand on the next couple days. On Schoology, I would recommend saving this attachment here. And this is a nice help sheet for you guys on volume. It says the amount of space inside a 3D figure. What is that 3D figure right here?
A cube.
A cube, okay? This is the only way that we are going to be working with volume today, okay? Remember in the song they had a formula for volume, right? We're not going to be working with that formula yet, okay? Today, all I want you to do is you're going to count the number of rows, and then you're going to count the number in each row, and you multiply or do repeated addition. So on this one, this top cube right here, there are 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with 8 in each. And when they talk about 8 what? Mimi?
8 units.
Yeah, 8 cubic units. So if you multiplied 5 times 8, you would get 40. Okay? All that is, guys, they're just counting the number of cubic units. Okay? Now, the only tricky part about finding our volume today is sometimes you're not going to be able to see all the cubic units to count. And that's why they use the 5 by 8 rule there. Okay? If you're looking at the front side of the cube, can you see the cubes on the other side behind it in the back? No. Okay? So you kind of got to use a little bit of imagination, being it's a 3D shape. All right. So going back to Schoology. This is also there if you want to view it. Oh, I'm too far away with my mouse. There we go. If you want to view it on your iPad, it's called 12-4, and that's what we're going to use today for some practice. All right, so with your math notebooks out, we're going to go through some of these together. It says at the top that volume is the measure of space inside a solid figure. If you had a box, the number of cubic units it would take to fill the box would be the volume. Find the volume of this box in cubic units by counting the number of cubic units. There are 16 cubes in the front layer. So in the front layer right here, they're saying right here they can count 16. And there are 2 layers. So you could do 16 times 2 or 16 plus 16 to get 32. And then make sure you guys have your labels always. All right, so number 1, I'm going to zoom in up here. My friends in Mrs. Long's class or my class, if you want to pull it up on your iPad, you can. If you want to get a better view. Label your paper 1 through 6. And we are going to find the volume of these cubes up here. 1 through 6. Yes, Aiden.
It says unable to view file. Yeah.
You might have to refresh, and sometimes it takes you guys a little bit to download. Who has it downloaded? Aiden, bring me your iPad. Hi. I'm asking you some kids just a minute. Okay, I'm gonna do a little practice. Put this over here. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look and see. I can't because my iPad's recording. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna have to look at your attachment in a minute because I can't look at it on my iPad while it is recording. So I'll have to look and see if that attachment's working or not. All right, number 1. I'll see if I can zoom in up here. If it works anytime soon. I'm thinking tech is going to have to take my iPad or my laptop soon because my mouse is not working. Nothing. There we go. Alright, so then you guys can see this better then. Alright, numbers 1 through 6. You find my volume there. I know you guys aren't done, but I want to talk about some of these. Number 1, you have 2 options here. For me, I prefer looking at the top view. So when I'm looking at the top view, how many do I see on this top layer? Not 16.
12.
I see 12. Yep, when I count 3, 6, 9, I see 12 on the top layer. And I know that there are 1, 2 layers. So I could do 12 times 2 there to find that volume. Or you could do this front view right here. How many do you see on this front right here?
8.
There's 8 right here. And then again, go back, how many? 1, I got 2, I've got 3. So you could do 8 times 3 there. To still get, you'd still get the same answer, 24. Okay? So part of it kind of depends on what kind of view you like to see it from. Okay? Number 2. Same thing. You could look at the top layer. How many do I see when I look at this top layer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And how many layers do I have?
2.
So 8 times 2. Yeah. Or if you wanted to look at this front view right here, how many do you see in this front view?
4.
4. And if I go back to see how many layers, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 4 is? Do I get the same answer? Yeah. Okay. It just depends on your preference of viewing it. Number 3. Tell a friend in your area, what did you get for number 3 as your volume? that help a little bit more? Okay. Riley, what'd you get for number 3?
27.
Good, 27. And our label for all 6 of these problems are going to be what? Not just units. What kind of units?
Square units.
Not square units.
3D units.
Cubic units, just like that vocab word, cubic. Number 4 I think is simple in the fact that they give you one layer here. Okay? What is your volume for number 4?
20.
20. Very nice. Number 5, what is your volume? Everybody?
I can't see it. There's too many numbers.
They won't let me scooch it over either. Hold on. I'll have to check that attachment. Okay, number 5. Number 5, Raina, what's our volume?
36.
36.
Cubic units.
Cubic units, very good. And number 6. Sophia, number 6.
Wait, I think I miscounted. No, 48.
You got it. Yeah, you got it. 48. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on Schoology, you have a worksheet called 12-4 where you guys are doing just this, finding the volume of these cubic unit solid figures. All right, do you guys have any questions? All right.